Okay, so we're about to find the half-life. And before we do, let's remember that when we do this, obviously we're going to be inverting liters over moles, and that's going to turn into moles per liter. And of course, that's going to cancel out these guys as well. And so our answer, we expect it to simply be in seconds, which makes sense. And before we hit a button on our calculator, let's see if we can get an idea what the half-life would be. So half-life is how long it takes for the reaction to run down to the point where half of the concentration of the original concentration is used up. Well, that's here, 0.250. So we should expect that our half-life should lie somewhere around here, 9,000 seconds. Now, it'd be great if it's exactly 9,000, as we've seen in previous examples, that sometimes the slope of our line to find k and finding k by solving for k are slightly different. So if I were to estimate, I'm looking for an answer around 9,000 seconds. If it's not exactly 9,000, I'm not going to panic, but it should be close. Okay, so let's bust out our calculator and let's make sure that we have this equation right. In fact, let me write that a little bit more neatly, because this is the equation for half-life. It's right here for a second order reaction. Okay, so half-life, the time for it to run all the way to half, is the constant K times the original concentration at time 0. And let's plug that in. I'm going to try to write that a bit more neatly here. 1 over K times the original concentration at time 0. Well, for us, the original concentration, as we've said, is 0.5 moles per liter. So 1 over all this stuff. Here's our value for K, 2.1 times 10 to the negative 4. All right, liters over moles seconds. 2.1 times 10 to the negative 4 liters over moles seconds. And our original concentration is 0.5 moles per liter. So liters will cancel liters, moles will cancel moles. Leaves our answer in seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my calculator, I'm going to do this on the bottom, I'm going to multiply this, and then I'll just invert that, and that will give me my answer. So let's take 2.1 times 10 to the negative 4. We'll multiply this by 0.5. Now we're going to take this and we're going to invert this to get our answer. We were expecting somewhere in the neighborhood of 9,000 seconds. So I'm just going to tell the calculator to invert my answer. I just hit x to negative 1 and automatically put my answer in there. Not bad. Close. Not exactly 9,000, but still not too bad. So I'll take this, our T1/2, 9,523 seconds. And that's all you do, ladies and gentlemen. See you soon.